Hello, people, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. We're going to be listening to some more music, this time from Little Simz, the UK rapper, with their new album called LOTUS. I'm very excited. This is going to be the first hip hop album that I'm going to be listening to on this channel, which is exciting. I'm a hip hop fan first and foremost. That's where it all started. I used to only listen to hip hop back in the days. American hip hop, British hip hop, but also Dutch hip hop because that's where I'm from. I'm from the Netherlands. So expect some more hip hop music coming your way pretty soon. I also wanna because there's a lot of good Dutch rappers and artists too. So I want to start reacting to that as well. Also because that's good music. But I would love to put you on some Dutch music. Put you guys onto some Dutch music. I don't know if you're Dutch or not, but I am, and I expect people to be from outside of the Netherlands. So it's gonna be exciting to share some of my favorite Dutch artists with you. But starting today, we have Little Simz, and we're just gonna be going into it straight away. I have listened to some of the singles, but not too much. So I'm going in quite new. Of course, I've listened to her older music, which is amazing. So just very excited to see where she's going. And let's just get straight into it, I guess. Lyrics are over here. Sometimes I'm going to be looking there, sometimes not. Let's do it. The first song is called There's 13 songs with a runtime of nearly 50 minutes, which is quite long actually. So I'm gonna see what's gonna happen. First song is called Thief, from the new Little Simz album called LOTUS. I have a coffee over. It's a nice bass line. Damn.
June 4th and the night's fading. How am I escaping? My reasons don't need explaining. 8 months to the Pisces season. Changes wise, this Gemini hating. No, you thought my career right now will be failing, but my ship won't stop sailing. You talk about God when you have a God complex. I think you're the one that needs saving. I was under the spell and now my spirit's awakened. My life can't be controlled by no pagan, so I don't know why you came in. We went from 100 down to 0, and guess it is all your fault. Your name weren't popping until I worked for you and I did a whole lot. Baby, psychological, mental abuse will leave more than a bruise, will leave more than scars. June 20th, I was torn apart. Therapist asking what's on my mind, where do we start? I'm in a survival mode, banging my drum in tribal mode. Why are you so obsessed with me? I bet you wishing that I would fold. I ain't never listened when I was told, and I was told you the thing, and you know what it means. La 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 la. Selling out, selling dreams. Deep, deep, deep. And you know what it means. La 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 la. Selling out, selling dreams.
That bass is so clean. I also like that. Is that a guitar or something? Very interesting first song. Instrumentally, a lot going on. I very much like that bass. That sounded clean as hell, and like at the end, it was, you got some distortion on that. Sounded nice. Excuse me. And the drums are sounding good as well. Very nice. I like the energy. I was trying to catch the lyrics, but this song didn't have lyrics. This one does, luckily, which is nice. I was trying to catch the lyrics because she was talking about a lot of things. This seemed like an opening to like might be a concept album. But she was like talking about like companies and labels, and that she's happy she didn't sign to a label, and about finances and stuff, about money, calling people thieves, and also naming some dates like June 15th and June 20th, going to a therapist or something. There seems to be something going on. I don't know exactly what it is yet. I'm not going to catch everything that she says. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's going to be impossible, but I'm going to try to catch some kind of story if I can. And also just listen to the music and enjoy the music, because that was nice. I like that very much. The second song is called Flood. I think this was one of the singles, so I might have listened to this already, but let's get into it. Yeah, I have listened to that. Those drums are crazy. It's featuring two guys. Opong Giaya, butchered that probably. Moonchild Sanel.
Niggas didn't believe in my hustle. Could've drowned, but I stayed with a mic. Why you niggas all
from the devil's palm. As I walk this wicked ground, keep me away from the devil's palm. I am the light.
That nasty bass again.
I am the light.
Wait, that break beat.
Yeah. My testing 1 2 1 2. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Who's that creeping in my window? I guess
is this the other single she dropped with the music video?
My name now when everybody knows. When I'm in need of cash, I go down to the bingo. Last night I asked Jenny for a quid. This is the 5th time I'm used to taking the piss. A bottle of Rio and some chicken and chips in my fuck me up pumps and my Winehouse quiff. We love you, Amy. Who's that knocking at the front door? It's the mailman. Bills, please no more. I'm 20 something young with my priorities straight. I need to buy a booze and I need to buy a draw. This summer I'm going out every night. Anyone can get it, I ain't scared of a fight. You can be down or be on the other side, but this is my idea of the perfect life. Living out your wildest dreams, yeah, we're just young and dumb.
What's going on?
Who's that over there giving it the big un? Sorry,
Sounds a bit slow tie.
I don't want to go
Slow tie inspired.
I know that I was taught, but I probably didn't listen. But taught myself to fire when I needed ammunition. I taught myself to sing and I taught myself to shout. I taught myself how to get by and go without. I taught myself to make a proper English breakfast, cause I'm a little teapot, short and stout. I'm that girl all alone in the crowd, cause all of yous are followers and do it for the clout. I can't afford to be what everybody's on. The only way I can afford is if you do a discount. Next summer I'll probably be overseas. I speak a lot of French. Oui. Maybe just the answer, cause my future's bright. And this is my idea of the perfect life. Living out your wildest dreams, yeah, we're just young and dumb. No responsibilities, don't care for anyone. Don't scared, there's no one around here, it's just you and me. We don't care for finances, cause love is all we need. Yeah, so don't be looking at my face weird. I am somebody
Snare
that
hit.
they feared. I just
Nice
wanna play
groove.
my bass here.
Does she play bass? That was interesting. Does she play bass? Is that her on the bass? Because the bass sounds amazing. Also in the other songs. That was a weird song. It was very theatrical in a way. I think she was playing like a character, I guess, because she was talking like pretty, like posh. That's what it sounds like to me, like posh English. So I don't think she was actually being herself right there, but playing a character. Yeah, the song before that was interesting as well. Talking about giving all these steps to make it in your life or make it in a business or something, which was interesting. Yeah, there seems to be a story developing. We're gonna see where it goes. Also, like harmony-wise, there was a lot going on. I'm not that big into musical theory, but yeah, the melodies were very interesting there. Sounded like a bit like what Tyler would do. Like it fits, but it doesn't. It's also not really fitting. I shouldn't talk about music theory. I don't know shit about that. Anyway, next one is called Only, featuring Lydia Kitto. I don't know. It's called Only. Let's go.
get swept in my BM, yes. Brunch in Soho with Michelin star chefs. Stepping out of place, smelling like success. Can't take a break from making dumb checks. I'ma spend my M's, pass through the ends. Tattoo on their chest, saying SIMZ. I know you wanna live your dreams, baby. Girl from the hood, turn into a queen, baby. And we blessed, no stress to impress. In my arm, yeah, the gold vest. London to Jamaica, Rome, I boon them. When you see the Rasta, you have to salute them. We ain't here for all that hateful stuff. It's funny how they always wanna hate to love. It's you I think of on my day to day. It's only you that got me thinking safe to say, huh? Don't you give me right to find all the lessons that I love.
Sounds a bit like that. The girl that does vocals on Jungle. I don't know if that's her, but.
I can never give this up, even if I try. I'm reserved for you, they can't have my time. I see heaven when I look at you in the eye. It's a blessing we alive. I'm always on what we be on when we decide. Being in your arms is the freest I've ever felt. I is him and he is I. Give your love, I give your love. This adrenaline, are you feeling the rush? When you ain't here, babe, I've been needing your touch. As if your voice, it wasn't healing enough. Sometimes you gotta let go, baby. Understand when your house ain't a home, baby. Through the rain, we built up the courage. So now the harder they come, we rising above it, you know?
Is it? I don't know. Let me check. I think it is, yeah, right? I think that's her.
Baby, see me, genius, man, something you can teach me. I'll tell you my truth, we ain't gotta move. Just enjoy the view on the roof. Call the owner, tell him we dining for two. If it's down to me, it be up to you. I'm the proof, I'm the one to choose, not the one to lose. Go.
That's nice. I like this track a lot. I think this is gonna grow on me. It also has like a kind of like a oh shit. Like a Latin vibe, like a South American vibe to it, in the groove. I don't know if you can feel that too. I like her voice. I think that's the girl from Jungle, right? I also like the way that Little Simz was flowing. She has a great voice as well. This is the single for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, good single choice.
I think that love is forgiving yourself. I think that love is offering your immediate help. I think that love is everything that we need in this world. I think the key.
She was talking about falling in love as well in the last track. Now she's talking about love again. Yeah, just a observation.
Is being honest and being yourself. I think love is understanding that people can change and loving them anyway through every stage.
Facts.
I read all about love, then I gave it to Jade. Love is sharing knowledge, there's so much to gain. Love is every time I put pen to the page.
Yes.
If I don't love what I'm doing, then I'm hardly engaged.
Yes.
Yeah. God, you love me though I am flawed. I know I'm not an innocent child, but I am yours. And if you're with me, you are safe. I know my body isn't immortal, but I am brave. I think you know it's real love when it's sincere. I'ma show them I ain't scared, eradicate fear, yeah. Said that we will never ever crash phone under pressure. Love guitar, use it to do better.
Free.
Love is something that you can't measure. No judgment, no pressure. It's your letter, your words for whoever. I think that fear is not trusting yourself. I think that fear is keeping true and think fear can be exposed in abundance of wealth, and then creeps in when you're not loving yourself. Fear can be dressed in a form of protection. Fear can be the culprit of stolen progression. Can be impulsive and be an obsession. I think we fear all the answers, so we don't ask the questions, yeah. I think that shit is a lethal weapon. I think we fear being naked from the fear of rejection. If beauty is in the eye of the beholder, then why are we obsessed with seeking perfection? Fear will probably hear this and feel exposed. Fear works best when love isn't close, but love will never judge you because of your pain. Look in the mirror and say I love you unconditionally every day.
She's talking her shit, man. Free.
Love is something that you can't measure. No judgment, no pressure. It's your letter, your words for whoever. Said that we would never ever crash.
It's violence, man.
Can't hold me down cause I've always been. Why they always wanna hate when the love is. Hear me now, mic check, it was 1, 2. One mobile, one enough, so I had to get. I remember when they said nothing in life is. Evil spirits cannot enter when your soul is. MJ said he got the tunes, I should pull up at. Every time I bust a lyric, I've been feeling so. Every time I'm on the stage, I've been feeling so. Auntie Simbi, what she call me when my knees turn. Used to bump the train to college, I would travel for. Never miss a countdown, it was 5, 4, 2, 1, take off in the air. Shout my brothers locked in the can, trying to get. There's a war outside, pray that people go. Shout my brothers locked in the can, trying to get. There's a war outside, pray that people go. Shout my brothers locked in the can, trying to get.
Free.
There's a war outside, pray that people go. Shout my brothers locked in the can, trying to get.
Free. Great. This is my favorite track so far. I love that. I love that track. I'm gonna be listening to this so much more often probably. But that was great. The sample was great. The groove was great. The beat was great. She is such a talented writer, man. And just rapper in general. She has these flows. She can write. She has flows. She has the voice. She has the instrumental. It's great. It's really, really, really good. That was a perfect example of a well-written track with the love is, the love is, the love is, the fear is, the fear is, the fear is. The juxtaposition between those two, the contrast between loving and fearing, and also like one not being able to exist without the other. I think the back end of the track was that. I think, well, maybe that's more my interpretation of what she is saying, but to be free is to essentially accept that there is love, but there is also fear. It's like yin and yang, right? That was a great track. Very, very well written. Next track is called Peace with Moses Sumney and Mira May. Yeah, I've got to find some peace of mind. Let's do it.
She was 16, trekking through the rain just to build. To now whipping beamers out of town through the hills. She thinks about where she begun and what it takes. All the choices, her L's and her mistakes. All you can do is try your best. So if you can't give her wisdom, at least just give her grace. The weight of the world been causing her to retreat. How can we sleep when there's murders in the streets? Guilty taking a bite but knowing she gotta eat. A time we should be praying for nothing other than peace. A time we should be holding each other for all the grief. God gave her the gift of delivering you a speech. Don't be afraid when you're falling, trying to find yourself on the way. Don't miss your calling, They didn't let you in when you waited, thinking on how to balance a day shift. One thing you never harbor is hatred. I know the space you're in is sacred. All of the tools are at your disposal. How can you be the greatest but noble? The mountain moves, the climb is steep. Who are we looking up to as moguls? Royal, empress, life riches in excess. Minimalism don't mean you spend less. Love is the currency and it's endless. Don't be a victim of your reality. Yo, it can be draining getting through each day, and sometimes we ain't got the capacity. All I'm really needing is clarity. We all need something we can believe in, that everything's happening for a reason. In your heart you will always be home, so make peace with what you outgrow.
Don't be afraid when you're falling. Trying to find yourself on the way. Don't miss your calling, your calling. I got to find some peace of mind.
Chasing after empires online, wishing I could falsify the grains of time, but my sleep's been weak. 7 generations of needing relief. How do you find it when the sun's the patriarch? Find it when the sun is dimmer than the stars.
Broken and defeated, I need help, feels like I'm losing control. I close my eyes, feel the rain, pray to God, no, I gotta let it go. I won't stop trying, no, 'cause I deserve it all. Yeah, yeah. I got to find some peace of mind.
This track didn't really do it for me. It's not that I can't appreciate the artistry and the sound, but just
Law
didn't work
and
for me.
order.
Next song is called
You
Holler.
was in my corner
Like the
allegedly, what a fake supporter. Got a clean heart, I'm Toller's daughter. Daylight, robbery of my soul when my world got smaller. Couldn't believe it was somebody I know, a smooth talker.
It's gonna be a
Pride
fat
and ego,
beat
law
drop
and
here.
order. Got family ready
I
to
think.
kill for me, yeah, get a man sauced up. But what kind of woman would I aim to be if I can't even pray for me? Don't expect no loyalty is what life taught her. What a life that threw me bricks. There's a story written by your favorite author. You're the highest paid, allegedly. God's saving grace, allegedly. You want the best for me, allegedly, but all you got is evil eye and jealousy. It's a lot to process. God complex, finding Nemo, pride and ego, law and order.
Finding Nemo?
I was going hard for the team, no one going harder than
Let's
me.
go.
On a world tour everywhere while I'm in a stew, rassing a beat. I was writing bars in my sleep, pouring out my heart on my sleeve. You was moving like one leech. Your presence is far from a treat. They ask why I'm starving the streets. This nigga trying to hold my shit up. I'll never forget when you told me give up, and that my big dreams were far from a reach. And then I broke the tide and brought sand to the beach. To the beach. Imposter posing, your life ain't candid. No song you make can repair the damage. Money, 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 money. Threw you off balance, law and order. You told me be wary of the sharks and then you became one. What can anyone truly expect from a day one? Moral injury, This is no longer a mystery. I know exactly how we got here. I had to accept I'd been had. Entitled people are lazy, and as members we rationalize that. You're not for the culture, you're just for the cult. They love bomb you to start, then cuff you by the heart, then watch you fall apart, then it's too late by the time they reveal their cards. I think that's an art. Recovery ain't just for addicts. When you're gaslit, that's the work of a deeply insecure person, emotionally immature person. I don't expect you're not a flawed person, but I thought you was good at the core person. Our people is who we do this for person. That's not your person. I accept life as its ways, but I don't have to forgive to finally be okay.
Wow. That was pretty. That was really pretty. I wasn't listening to the lyrics at all. I was just listening to those violins and that weird, like, downgoing synth thingy or whatever it was, keys or something, and the flutes and everything come together. That was composed very, very beautifully and arranged very, very beautifully. Very pretty. She was talking to someone. I don't know who, but she was obviously talking to someone. I was expecting like some kind of drums to come in, but I actually like that the drums didn't come in because it left so much space for just the prettiness of the music, of the instruments. It sounded a bit like some kind of Disney movie or something. You know, that's what you often get with these violins. It starts getting very cinematic. She name dropped Finding Nemo. I don't know. Disney. Or is that Pixar? I don't even know. Next track is Lion, Little Simz, with the same guy that was on track 2, right? Let me check that. Yeah. I'm not going to pronounce his name because I'm probably going to butcher it. Sorry. Lion.
We don't care for what they say, that's my superpower. We don't care for what they say.
Bet you never seen a young black woman so fly. Simmons arrived, got the heart of a lion, my Nigerian pride.
She really is fly. She has the swagger, she has the style, she has the I mean, she can call herself fly because she has everything to back it up. Not gonna lie, she's cool as hell.
Everybody scatter. They say that the task force is waiting for me outside. Yo, is you really down for the ride? If I get cuffed, now I dedicate my life.
Baseline again.
If it gets to kicking off, will you go there, my side? Give me stainless gold. Think it's the time to finally take my throne. Forget that lane true, I made my own. I got the power in me, not afraid no more. Is the world gonna keep up? Clear to see they can't do what she does. Come on, follow the leader. Can't deny the truth, forgive until you figure speak up.
Ooh, don't break your neck. Looking for something like this. You will never find something like this. The way I still damn and go give me life sentence. Ooh, don't break your neck. Don't break your neck. Looking for something like this. And you will never find something like this.
Understand I'm Lauren in a prime when you see me. The rest when we see the locks
All right.
swinging. I roll up in this bitch looking Nefertiti.
Talk your shit, guys. Be confident. Don't let your ego take over. But be confident. If you got the track record to back it up, nobody's gonna interpret it as arrogance. It's just confidence. But enough. Yukimi featured.
What is that?
I like that beat. Ooh. Whoever is on the bass, he or she or whoever is doing his thing. I really like this track. That was a nice little track. The next one is called Blood. Wretch 32 and Cash. Oh, we're in for something, I think.
Hello? Hello?
Twin! Oh, go on. Where are you? And how's mum?
Wait, hold on. Why don't you phone mum? Long time I ain't heard from you. Couldn't get one word from you.
That's why I just phoned, sorry. And I spoke to mum on her Earth Strong.
What, 8 months ago? Don't try that. It's me every day that she hears from. Arthritis in her right leg. Am I right in saying you see no wrongs?
It's like the woman won't relax. I already told her quit the nurse job. I said I'll put her on a wage. What more can I say? If she just wants to work, what?
Well, you can't replace her son with money. Yo, are you even in the country?
Of course I'm never in the country. It's called a world tour, funnily. And all you hit me for is money.
Well, some of us ain't got it like that. And that's not true. I'll call to check on you. And you say you'll hit me right back. Then you're gone for months. But it's nice that you finally called for once.
For once?
Yes, for once.
You're saying for once. You're saying for once.
When do you ever call me?
Alright.
Distance in the dark. I feel we've grown apart. If you want greener grass, you have to water where you are.
Truth is I just been burning bridges, finding women, hurting siblings left me tired of winning. Found some people but they weren't my niggas.
What, even Jay?
That's another day. I've been in the club where I drink the liquor, working through the night, but I'm working with it. Something about our ends I'm missing, cause the mountaintop it ain't so fulfilling.
No, I hear you. And I've been worried about how you've been coping with it. There's one of you, but there's two of us. And I've been in need of my brother's love, but that life ain't sustainable, so don't lose yourself. And how's your health?
I have my days where I drift away and see granny's face and wanna trade places. That's normal, ain't it?
Not really. If she heard that, she'll turn in her grave. That woman loved you, no one above you. I low-key felt you were the favourite.
Bruh, that was mad.
It's crazy.
Hey, that woman, you know.
The rest of the song.
Distance in the dark, I fear we've grown apart. If you want greener grass, you have to water where you are.
On a real twin, I really don't know much about your lifestyle or what comes with it, but I know you, so it's weird to feel like I can't phone you. I go to work and they play your songs, and my co-workers ain't got no clue that you're my family and your sister I'm proud to be. So when I hear you talking what you're going through, it breaks my heart into two pieces. It's like life's got two meanings.
3 series and 4 seasons. I hope you find your reasons. I found mine and found pure weakness, temptation like the group. And I'm so high I'm on the moon, but then I'm so low I'm on the stoop.
Bro, please come home soon.
I'm at home and in the booth, but I can't cuddle on this tune. Drums don't know me like you. Keys just lock me in the room.
Oh my god, you're such an artist. What does that mean? In layman's terms, not an in-between.
We're the same but different, and we came up different. I had to take dad's whippings, then had to shake up prison.
Yeah, well I had to hold mum crying, so all that pain I ain't buying. Yo, just step outside yourself for 1 sec. You ain't the only one that's got shit suppressed.
I ain't the only one that's got shit suppressed. You ain't the only one that's got an intellect. And I only phoned you because
What?
I only phoned you because I need a friend.
My family is my armor. To the muddiest water, 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 water. When you clean up sins and karma, you get the muddiest water, 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 water. Distance in the dark, I feel we've grown apart. If you want greener grass, you have to water where you are.
Wow. Wow, that actually got me a bit emotional, man. I don't know why. It's just that was a great track. I don't know what it was, but it hit me quite hard. I don't know. Yeah, that was a great track. It was amazing. Just sounded. I don't want to get to and I don't want to analyze it too much. Just this is enough. Was great. Sounded great. Great rapping. I loved the back and forth. Great singing as well. Yeah, man. Cherish your family, man. Call your mom, call your dad, call your sister, call your cousin, call your grandma, call your grandpa. Cherish it. Sometimes we forget to cherish our family. Yeah. This track is called Lotus, title track, and it's got Michael Kiwanuka and Yusuf Diaz featured on it. It's 6 minutes 35 long, so we're in for something crazy, I know. Yeah, fuck me, I'm just a little bit caught off guard by that last track, but this is gonna be even better probably, so let's just start.
My halo tried to pull From troubled mind I came to find the waters were never sweet.
It's done. We're done.
Paranoia got me looking out the window. Mood might change depending on how the wind blow. When I was young, no one told me health ain't always physical. Looking around, I ain't no different from my kinfolk. I pray we heal with words, who jobless, no man can curse. I pray that I'm a vessel when I stay giving all I've learned. Self-love means putting me first, the greatest love story on earth.
My pain is a glory. You kept trying to control me, but your God isn't for me. So I'll be moving on. In your head you forsake me, but my heart is breaking. And like dew from a flower, I see the breaking point.
Open fire, all my life a fighter. Dropped out of college, still I made it through the wire. Betting on myself to take me higher. I'm the supplier, 1,000 mini deaths within, all black attire. You brought that woman to a low, I'm my amplifier. It's more than evident, I know I'm what they desire. Can't tell you what the future holds or the day I'll retire. They tell me sin because in your hands you're preaching to the choir. To get your voice heard, I guess, take some finesse. This music shit, one big game, I'm playing chess. They want me speak on world issues on the internet, but that's not how I speak my truth for the way I express. You ain't got a clue how I feel and what I suppress. So when you're in the public eye, I wanna see your best. I've been saying the world's fucked from when I was 12. So don't tell me what I should be speaking on if you change yourselves. My pen has always been respected, I'm still connected. And when I write it's introspective, somewhat subjective. I'm not sure who you think I am or what you're expecting, but I've been human all my life, so please accept it. You live your life on a screen, your mind's congested. You don't know what it is I see and how I'm affected. So quit acting like the world I've been neglecting. I choose to keep myself protected. You remain infected, acting like I did a crime. You want me arrested. If I'm not good enough for you, then stop investing. It's not by force you should listen. I don't expect it, but I won't tolerate a lie or be disrespected. You're right, I'm not the damn puppet. You're prodigy. Sometimes I can't believe the nerve, the hypocrisy. I'm not responsible for the world, in all honesty. All I can do is better myself. That's my prophecy, yeah.
It's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long night. Underneath the sky with fire, I was always right. Now I'm on a mountain.
Rest assured your voice is heard, I'm here listening. But I don't wanna hear about no talk about you giving in. It's okay having a moment of weakness when you're low, but you're the strongest person I know, you know.
My pain is a glory. You kept trying to control me, but your God isn't for me. So I'll be moving on. In your head you forsake me, but my heart is breaking. And like dew from a flower, I see the breaking dawn.
It's 2 more minutes without lyrics. What are those church bells? What's going on? I'm gonna shut up now. series a fade out? All that, and then you let us go out with a fade out? What the hell, man? You hear that? Fucking hell. Oh yeah, you ain't no song text for this one. It's the second to last track. Those two tracks we just heard, amazing. Amazing. Wow. She was talking her fucking shit as well, man. Jesus Christ. We already knew that, but she's one of the best coming out the UK. She's one of the best right now of all rappers. Hands down, she's one of the best. That was amazing. That was amazing. I wonder is she producing this? Or does she have like a producer team or something? I don't know that much about her and how she works and the way she makes her music and who she has on her side, but that was very cool. Wow. Amazing. Next song is called Lonely. Jesus. Those drums are amazing as well. Mixed so clean and so crisp.
I was lonely making an album, attempted it 4 times. Lost my confidence and you wouldn't believe why. Sitting in the studio with my head in my hands, thinking what am I to do with this music I can't write. Team falling apart and I'm caught in a crossfire.
Wait, have I been out of... Is my autofocus working? Have I been out of focus all? No, right? Wait, I just have to check this real quick. Okay, we're back. Autofocus is working again, but I haven't been out of focus all video, right? Fucking hell. Sorry, guys. Back to the track, because that sounded cool as well.
Lies and saying I must buy. Messing with my mental that I worked hard to protect is causing pains in my chest, so it's best that I cut ties. Trying to make an album means bearing my whole truth. Unpacking the fuckery I'm trying to heal through. Imagine telling all to somebody you trust, and that same somebody then holds it against you. It's almost like that somebody's trying to end you. I was lonely making an album till I realized I'm all I needed to get through. So lonely. Be alone. Race against time. You take it slowly. And that's unholy.
Is that her singing? I think it is, right?
I'll pray for you.
I think it is. That's cool.
God is who we both need.
Haven't heard her singing that much yet.
I was lonely making an album, I ran into mad blocks. Trying to find that girl everybody's a fan of. Couldn't even say what I thought was good anymore. Whether I'm hands on or hands off. Maybe music just isn't meant for me anymore. Maybe I'll erase all these memories from my core. Maybe I'll do more acting and less rapping, cause I don't even know who I'm meant to be anymore. Lonely making an album is tackling all doubt. I'm used to making it with, can I do it without? No figure of speech, I get it by any means. No sucker is in my jeans, yet still having more doubts. On top of that, I'm dealing with somebody who's obsessed with more clout. I was lonely making an album till I realized my story's all I can pour out. So lonely. Be alone. The race against time. You take it slowly. Playing on the weakness, and that's unholy. I'll pray for you. God is who we both need.
was talking about how she was like getting writer's block, trying to write some things for some other people instead of writing it for herself. I haven't noticed any writer's block. She's been talking. The last track is called Blue, and it's featuring Sampha. If we weren't already done for, we're done for now.
What would you do if all of your pennies were limitless? All of your spending be frivolous, all eyes are on you to cover the damages. Would you be generous managing? Would you be calm or be panicking? Does the pound turn us to savages? How do we weigh up or balance this? How would you feel? What would you do if your life was covered in bandages? If you had a family of four and the kids wanted things you could never afford. Bailiffs are banging the door, parents are losing their memory. Your brother is in penitentiary, he writing to you but he ain't there mentally. How would you feel? What would you do if you didn't know your identity? The love of your life is wanting to see you but work is draining your energy. What would you say to your baby girl when she asks you about white supremacy? This generation is fucking the kids up and I'm just providing the remedies. How would you feel? What would you do if you had to write in love and memory? Were you all afraid of seeing the casket making a home in the cemetery? The truth is hard to swallow. The truth is God still loves your enemies. I know the story of Jonah. I know I come with a different aroma. I know my mind is a textbook that they can learn from, even though I ain't got a diploma. Why are we waiting? What is the hold up? Ain't no one asking to live in our shoes, from the same place with different views. Asking for help was never the move. Too much pride and too much to lose. It's true.
There's a line that we take, carry on. You and I found a way to be strong.
So how would you feel? What would you do if you thought the world was against you? You didn't talk to an angel, told him you needed some guidance. You were suffering in silence, like you're on a desert island, feeling hopeless, lifeless. Your body contracted self-doubt, and that is a horrible virus. Is this an incurable climate? Everybody's on autopilot, but when they get the diamond in the rough with minimal effort to find it, it's lonely at the top, but not in the way they described it. Who do you pity or side with? Who do you ride for? Who do you slide with? What is the saying you racking up mileage for? Can you see past all my minor flaws? Are you the type to abide the law? Are you the kind to be risking your life? What is the cause you were dying for? Always believed it was bigger than me, even when blurry and I couldn't see. Yeah, God said I'm the best for the job. I agree. Nothing is promised and nothing is free. Would you still do it with no guarantee? You're either a saving grace or you're a disturbance. What did you do when given your purpose?
It's not the fact that you're not here, it's the way you disappear. It's not the fact that you're not here, it's the way you disappear. When you're no longer here. There's a line that we take, carry on. You and I found a way to be strong.
The danger of a situation like this is that I start over analyzing what I just heard, or analyzing what I just heard or what I just experienced, when just like letting it be and being with that feeling that I'm left with now is the whole point of. That's enough. I don't need to analyze it I don't want to analyze it too much, what I just experienced. That back end of the album was amazing. Was very pretty. And sometimes music is just, that's the point of music, like touching you, right? Like making you feel something. That's the point. It's like I'm left with what you would call like catharsis right now. And that's enough, man. That's all I need. That's the point. That's why I listen to music. That's why I listen to hip hop. That's why I love it so much, because it touches you and it hits you in a way you've never been hit before. That was something special. I liked the first the front end of the album. I liked, but it got way much better at the back end. Those last like 5 to 6 tracks were crazy. Yeah. So that was Little Simz with Lotus. Great album. Gonna be listening to it again. Probably. It's just one of those experiences, you're always looking for it, but you never fully get it. But now I just feel like I feel good. That was nice. I'm happy I could share it with you guys. I hope you felt the same listening to this. And I'll catch you guys next time. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you want to, leave a comment, tell me how you felt about this, if it hit you the same as me. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.